Hi guys! So, I'm gonna jump right into this. My daughter is in my room, so I apologize if she causes a bunch of ruckus in the background. Go. Get out of here. So we're gonna go ahead and start with pile 1. So this is the rest of your September. What can you expect? What do you need to plan for? Could be a warning for you. It could just be a heads up. We'll see what comes out, okay? So for pile 1, I have the 7 of Pentacles. And this reminds me of that Black Swan movie. And see how she's kind of like, she's got scratches in her back. 7 of Pentacles is usually like, planting seeds, okay, and waiting for that to come into fruition. You know, waiting to collect the crop that you just planted, you know, or whatever. Just, you know that you put in the work for something and you're just waiting for that reward to come in, okay? Can you quit? No. But, it seems to me like either, because if I remember that movie, she starts to turn dark, or like she has an alter personality or something like that. So I'm almost wondering if getting to this point or putting this work into something has almost turned you into something that you're not proud of. Like, and it could be something minor too, like maybe you just don't like the way you're reacting to something, or maybe something made you cold, or it could be numerous things, you know. Stop it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kick her butt. Stop. She thinks she's funny. Can't see now. But she's holding these red ballet shoes, so it's almost like a prized possession, you know. But it's like, what did she have to do to get those shoes? Did anyone get hurt in the process to get to there? So it's something to keep in mind. And then we have the 2 of Swords, which is usually about indecision, not being able to decide or make up your mind about something. And it could be that you need to decide to put all of your energy into one thing, but maybe you know someone's gonna get hurt, you know, and maybe it's gonna be you. Maybe you're gonna get hurt no matter which way you go. For whatever this means for you, maybe you're weighing your options, okay? Because then we have the Hierophant, which this to me is about commitment and having faith. But if you're having problems committing to one thing, one project, one pursuit, whatever this is, and I have a feeling this is work related, okay? Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is like the family woman, you know, she holds down the fort, she takes care of the kids, she's gonna do grunt work to make sure everybody's good. Sometimes she neglects herself though, so you got to be careful. If you're the Queen of Pentacles, which you could just be an earth sign. And then we have 4 of Pentacles in reverse, which this is all about fear of poverty. Okay, so if this is all work related, let's just say maybe you know that you need to make a change with your job. Maybe you know that you need to make a move in order to save money, or something that is beneficial for everyone overall. Okay, so with this spread, I really feel like it has something to do with stability, security, money, career-wise, family, something along those lines, okay? So let's see. Privileged lady. And then house. Okay, so this is definitely about financial. Maybe you're struggling to pay bills right now, and that's why we have fear of poverty. Maybe that's why this change is necessary. But with the indecision, there's stagnancy. So I feel like for the rest of September, you need to focus on weighing the pros and the cons, which is going to be beneficial for you, which is going to bring in the result that you want, and if someone's always taking care of you and you feel privileged, that's something that you need to address for the rest of the month of September. Okay, let's get some love messages for you. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So that just goes with everything I just said. Wow. So maybe what you need to be doing for the rest of the month is stop thinking about how it's going to affect everyone else, and doing things based on your happiness, based on what is the absolute best for you. Okay. We have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So see it for what it is. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So we had 2 cards about transforming a relationship in this situation. So I almost really feel like this is something that's being forced too much, that is going to lead to a bad result if it's forced. So if you just start going with the flow and, let go of things that you can't control. If you can't, when things go bad, I am the worst at this. When stuff starts to go bad that I cannot control and it affects other things in my life, I lose my mind and I don't know how to handle it. It's something that I'm personally trying to work on, because there's always going to be things that, little hiccups that happen, let's say you save for a vacation and then your washer breaks and you need to go get a new washer, and then vacation has to wait. That is something that, you kind of have to go with the flow. It's just things that happen. You can't control it. Okay, so let's get some more advice for you. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Okay, and then we have it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. Okay, so you could be in Aries or dealing with an Aries. With Aries and Sagittarius, these are both very forward-thinking, action-taking signs. They don't just talk about it, they're going to be about it. Okay, so it's time to make the move. It's time to make the decision. For the rest of September, I feel like you're really going to be weighing options. Okay, for whatever this situation is for you. Remember, this reading is general, so this could be a number of things for many different people. Okay, and then we have boundaries. Okay, setting boundaries with people, setting boundaries for yourself. It could even be because this guy's climbing over a wall. So this could be allowing someone in. Maybe you set boundaries to protect yourself, but really you're just shielding people from giving you advice and helping you. And then we have medicine. Okay, so this is she reminds me of a shaman, medicine man. And I'm really drawn to the dove there. So I feel like this medicine for you to make decisions is based on meditation, taking time, a little R&R, rest and relaxation, taking time for yourself, whatever that may be for you. Just take a break and weigh your options and think about how this decision is going to affect your life, your feelings. Are you going to be able to live with yourself? Because tearing yourself up over it, and, self-sabotage maybe, that's not the way to go. So chill out, relax, weigh your options, okay? Thank you so much, Pile 1. Please like, share, subscribe if you have not already, and I will catch you next time. Hi, Pile 2. So I'm going to jump right into this. We're going to see what you can expect for the rest of September, okay? So, right away, I have the Sun card. Okay, this is the best card that you could get in the deck, okay? So, this is about your happiness. This is about your peace. This is about finding what makes you feel whole, okay? Then we have Two of Cups. I don't know if you can see that very well, but Two of Cups is about balance, and this could be refinding balance of loving yourself. Okay, because it doesn't really feel based off of someone else, like rekindling a relationship or anything. This feels all within. So you might be very, find yourself very introverted in the month of September. Maybe you're not going out and doing anything. Maybe you're just taking some time to focus on yourself, okay? And that's good, because then we have the Five of Swords, along with the Five of Wands and the Three of Wands. And these are in the reverse. Okay, so these cards right here, this is not a good combination. Like, you've been put through the ringer. Your head's been fucked with. You've been stabbed in the back. Oh gosh, it doesn't feel very good. Okay, so I'm assuming someone did this to you. It could have been like an ex, might be someone you're still dealing with, but it feels like they hurt you. Okay. And you're trying to find that value again in yourself. You're trying to find that happiness within, okay? Rebuilding your self-love, your value. Yeah, because the Five of Wands, this is about anger and hostility, okay? This is fighting. This is being on edge, being defensive. And for good reason. Because the Five of Swords, this is like pure fuckery. This is people fucking you over and stabbing you in the back, and it doesn't feel good, okay? And it makes you really start to question your self-worth, okay? So I feel like you're trying to repair that wound, okay? And then we have the Three of Wands in reverse. This is about setbacks. So you might feel like certain things are not working out how you pictured in your head. You know, it's just not panning out the way you thought it was going to. Maybe things were going good and then you found something out and then it just made you take 5 steps back, okay? But the good news is I have the Four of Swords, so that is all about healing that. You're healing the mental torment, you're healing the pain, you're taking the time to really focus on what makes you happy, what are you willing to put up with, what are the lines that you won't let people cross anymore. Maybe this taught you a lesson, or maybe that's what you need to do for the rest of September, is take a step back and really look at it and realize what you learned from it, okay? And then we have concern, okay? Community. And then toil and labor. So right away, I just heard this is going to be hard work. So maybe you're looking at this healing process like this is going to be impossible. It's going to be really hard work. But with the community card, if there's someone you can reach out to, or if you have a support system, really lean on them. Don't be afraid to ask for their help. Don't be afraid to confide in people. I know that's one of my biggest things, is I don't feel like I can confide in anyone because I have trust issues. But too many times have I confided in the wrong people, and then things that I thought were private were made a mockery of, okay? So if you know that there's people that you can trust, lean on those people, okay? Yeah, because there's a lot of concern around this. Whatever this is for you, whatever the situation is, I feel like the people closest to you are concerned, maybe for the way you're handling it or not handling it. Maybe you're just sweeping it under the rug and acting like it didn't happen, okay? Let's get some advice. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, okay? So you could be a Gemini or dealing with a Gemini. And then we have your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So what did I say about this is going to be hard work? Maybe it has been hard work, but it's finally paying off and you're finally healing from it, okay? And then we have expect powerful change. So it will be for a reason. There's a purpose behind this, okay? It's to teach you lessons, to teach you value. transformation. How perfect is that? So yeah, it's teaching you how to love yourself. It's if you think about that, if you've never been screwed over by anybody, and well, let me take that back. If you've never realized that someone did something to you that hurt you, and then you could take a step back and evaluate it. What did I learn from that? You learn self-worth. You learn self-value. You learn self-love. Okay? If no one can hurt you or teach you that, some people really, like, they just are oblivious to that, and then they don't learn lessons. Okay? And honestly, I'm thankful for all of the pain and betrayal that I've dealt with in my life, because it's taught me a lot about myself. I now know what I will and won't put up with. You know, some of the things I could have probably done without, they're a little extra, but that's life. And I am now a very wise person. I know my worth. I know that I have a lot of love for myself. So now my standards are set pretty fucking high, because I'm not going to just take, you know, anything from anybody. And it's honestly, I think it's the best way to be. I'm happy by myself. I'm happy with myself. I'm perfectly content. So that's what you need to strive for. You don't want to depend on someone else to make you happy. You don't want to depend on someone else to decide if you're going to have a good day or not. Let's say you have kids and your significant other cheats on you or something. And I'm just using it for example. That messes with your head, and then it affects your parenting, because if you can't handle that emotional torment, that you fuck your fuckery, then it affects the way you parent, because you start to like want to go into depression or whatever, and here you have obligations and priorities that. Okay, so for the love messages, we have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Only time will tell. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Then we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay, so and this card definitely reminds me of the transformation. It's just rising to it. Let it go. Let this go. Let this pain go. Or at least transmute it into doing something good for yourself. Okay? So that's all I have for you, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe if you have not already. Okay? Let's move on. Pile 3. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, you might be dealing with a trickster. I have the Magician in the reverse. Then I have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So, okay. This is what I'm getting right away. Hopefully this is someone you're dealing with. Otherwise, if this is you, you might unknowingly be tricking people because of an insecurity. Okay? Otherwise, this is someone you're dealing with. And then we have the King of Wands. Okay, and this dude, I believe, is a vampire. This reminds me of a movie, and I cannot think of what one it is. Kind of reminds me of Interview with a Vampire. Like Brad Pitt's character. Which I love that movie. Then we have the Ten of Cups, the Five of Cups, the sad little mermaid there. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, these are great cards to get together, okay? But what I'm getting from this spread, there's a lot of grief here and a lot of regret. It's just a lot of sadness, kind of like pining over something that was lost or something that didn't work out the way that you thought it was going to. And it could be over this King of Wands, okay? A fire sign. But the fact that he's a vampire, this, to me, with this trickster energy and this insecurity, I'm just wondering if this person was kind of an energy vampire. Okay? So, in the energetic sense, maybe they suck the life out of you like a narcissist would. Okay? They just drained you of your life force. Okay, kind of like a succubus. They just drain the chi right out of you. And that could have affected your happiness and your prosperity and your greatness here. Or at least you think so. So I feel like you're going to be working on getting this back. You just need to let go of the grief. That's it. Whatever this was that's lost, that's causing sadness, let go of that, okay? Let's see exactly what this... Okay. Yeah, okay. So, I have Thief here. Something was stolen from you. What did I say? Something feels lost. You feel like something was stolen from you. It could have been a lover because we have the Marriage card here. It could be someone you felt destined to spend the rest of your life with, and maybe something messed up happened. And then we have bad health. So, I feel like, for some reason, I feel like these two are tied together. The bad health is coming because you're not addressing it. You're not moving on. Maybe you're just sulking. Like this mermaid, she's just sitting there feeling sorry for herself, you know? Stop doing that. If that's you, stop doing that. Stand up, put on your big girl pants, and deal with whatever this is. If someone stole someone from you or stole something from you, you know, one of the things that I'm learning in life is that's going to happen. And a lot of times it happens from people that you thought you could depend on and that they would die for you. And then come to find out, oh no, they're going to literally push you in front of a bullet. Okay? It's life. If you want this happiness and this security and this money and this fruitful life, get it yourself. Stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what's right for you. Stand up for what makes you happy. Okay? Let's get some advice for you. A time to give rather than take. So,